Perfect. That'll be fine. All right, and if I locate this up here, maybe Lethal can see the timer too. There we go. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princessin. All right.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
In a hole at the bottom of the sea. Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I see. Alright, so we have 3. Oh man, I could have viewer democracy on here. If I was playing this game for realsy and not as a 90 or a 30-minute demo, I would allow this to happen. Let's see. The end of the world? What the fuck are you talking about? Have you ever considered maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing the princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Or can someone else do this? Yeah, let's just offload the problem. So, what the fuck are you talking about?
About the end of everything as we know it.
Mm-hmm.
No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
I see. Also, I have 2 mic sliders, or at least it looked like it, so I was confused there for a moment. Alright, so she's just gonna do it. Okay. Well, I mean, how can she be locked up in there and, in the world? Or if you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not gonna kill her. You gotta tell me. Like, well, you're probably just gonna say she's gonna end the world. All right. Do you have any evidence for this?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
I'm staying healthy.
If you've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
This isn't a journey. This is just what I do every morning. All right. Well, then... And how can she be locked up if she's this powerful?
Don't linger on the specifics.
I'm lingering.
You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done.
Does this job have benefits?
Counting on you.
Important news. Okay, Oh, we have more choices. Holy shit, look at all the choices. Alright. Okay, well, thanks for telling me what to do there, boss.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Does your job have benefits? A 401k?
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
Uh-huh.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
But is she cute? That's the real question.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Wait, is that me talking, or is there another hero?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay, it's not me. I guess I'll proceed. With my, incredible finger. What the hell?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Ooh, free knife.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Who's setting up all this? Is there some other people's jobs that are doing that? Oh, I guess I'm taking this.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
But you're saying it's possible. Here, let's go. I think the voices are part of me.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I mean, it's naturally going to be stuffy if you don't open the door now and then. Come on. It's not that oppressive. We just need to get some ventilation going.
The voice carries up the stairs.
It's true, the door wasn't even locked as far as I know. I mean, it wasn't illustrated or spoken upon, and we speak upon everything, right?
Who's there?
Who's there?
It's commanding. Almost as though she's the one in charge down here.
Well, she is a princess.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Uh-huh. Alright. So I'm here to kill you, or just checking in. Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Kill Me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Mm-hmm.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Coldly beautiful. She's one of them kuderes or whatever.
Focus on the task at hand.
Uh-huh.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Are you, like, totally here to kill me or something? Maybe. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Or, okay, yeah, well, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. Think I know what I'm going with. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Still your nerves and step forward. Can't you step forward? Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her.
Why are we just holding that out in the open anyway? Shouldn't we have that in a scabbard?
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Alright. I'm not dropping it. It's my knife. Get your own.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Right.
Poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
I need that.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I like that. You son of a bitch. That's what she's saying with those eyes.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
I mean, I could throw it.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Do you hear the conviction in her voice? Do you see the razor sharpness in her gaze? I don't think she's bluffing.
I'm not scared.
She's unarmed.
Come on.
If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
She could become armed at any moment. Two things you should know about Lethal. He does things out of spite and he never pulls out. This knife, never coming out if it goes in. What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Or, are you sure she's not armed? I mean, it'd be kind of weird if she was. Sorry, can we just talk? Or, I'm not dropping the blade. Slay the princess. We can just, like, straight up go up there and kill her. I'm not dropping the blade. It's mine.
Then
It's your
I'm
own.
talking to you.
You're talking to me right now. She's a snatcher? Oh, shit. You know, I didn't even think about that possibility, Grimmeth. We're in this sort of medieval thing. You know, she could be a snatcher. We could have been nuked, gone back well, not back in time, but recycled time. So now we're reliving a dark ages, and we have some sort of bastardized, like Zero Horizon or Horizon Zero Dawn situation where we're mimicking a medieval era. There you go. That's what's happening. And there's robots. See, I'm interlacing my fingers right now. All right. Anyway. Fine then, we're at an impasse. Squint at the princess. Squint? Squint? Squint?
Stare at the princess, squinting.
I'm nearsighted, okay?
She squints back.
Ah. Grimmeth squints back as
Two
well.
of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
It's a Mexican squint off. Alright. So we can squint even harder. My eyeballs pop out. Are you sure you don't want to talk? Come on.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Come on.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever.
Well, she's not standing.
Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here.
Lethal rolls dice on the floor. Alright, so we can either drop the blade or kill her. Well, let's see what happens when we don't drop the blade.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Alright.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Okay. Why am I approaching? I could have talked from back there.
You step forward to speak with the princess.
She has unnaturally large eyes that could not fit in her skull. I think the narrator might be onto something.
We'll be fine.
We may not be fine. Those things might launch out of there like missiles if she is a snatcher.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
True, she does have a large forehead that could deflect projectiles or possibly knives.
So, this is a pretty awkward start to a relationship.
Although, is it a relationship? I guess this is a dating sim. So, yeah, it's kind of awkward. Relationship? Are you coming on to me? Or, how would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're going to end the world. At least that's what I've been told. You know, that sounds like an angle. There are people out there who think you're a threat to the world. What do you have to say about that? What the hell's your name? Probably should ask that. That sounds like a good thing to start off on. How long have you been here? Or, how do you know I'm here to kill you other than the knife?
Here.
And also clear intent? What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
Thank you, Mr. Kiss, there for the subscription.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
That's not a name.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Oh, come on. Alright, sure, it's pretty awkward.
Not to make things even more awkward, but do you know why you're here to kill me?
No, I don't. I would like to ask. Of course I do. I just do want to kill someone without knowing why. You think I just come here without knowing why? You know why I'm here to kill you?
She was just threatening us a second ago. Am I the only one here unnerved by that perfect little laugh?
That perfect little laugh. Are you coming on to her? Who is she?
I'll take that as a sign that you're finally coming around to reason.
I am?
I have no idea. To be honest, I don't even know why I'm down here, or how I got here.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping you might be able to shed some light on the whole situation.
Alright, then... Okay, so you don't have anything else on that one. So I get you out of here. I'm here because you're going to end the world, apparently. I mean, people say you're a threat to the world. Do you have anything to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
I mean, it'll be fine.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
I mean, you could be a vampire or something pretty easily. They look like people.
Did they even bother to tell you how I'm supposed to end the world? Because that just doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd be capable of.
Well, then tell me. Deflect. So what are you going to do if I let you out of here? Are you going to go and just be a princess off somewhere? You pulls out a mirror. Who is this in the mirror? Because I don't see anyone. You know, I should have come prepared. I've told you enough. Let's see. I was hoping you could tell me. No, I'm sure you have your reasons for keeping that secret. I mean, if you were, going to end the world. Now, if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I am to trust them. I mean... What are you gonna do if I let you out of here?
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
Too long? How long has she been down here?
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Alright, Narrator Chan.
I don't think what I do really matters. Look, at the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
I do like these expressions here.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or any other number of good things that I'm sure you want to hear.
if you could just tell me which country you'd go back to. Yeah, who's been feeding you? There's so many questions that you could tell me. Or answers, rather.
But you don't
Question
really
Supra.
know me, do you?
No, I don't.
What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Well, perhaps if you weren't in such a princess personality, you could at least tell me your name, your country. No.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Thank you,
Like I
narrator
said,
Chan.
it's all about trust. Blind trust. So, do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
I don't know. I just woke up this morning and had two voices talking to me. So I'm probably not the best person to ask.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Alright. Well, how long have you been down here? And who's been feeding you? Grimmeth wants to know.
Too long.
Listen, being obtuse is not any way to get trust. Being very difficult. Alright, so how would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
Narrator, shut the fuck up.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here. And if there isn't,
Then we'll just have to hex all that arm off.
well,
Chains?
we can always
No,
put
no,
your
arm.
life to good use.
Yes, the arm.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting. She is. I'm sure of it.
Alright, sure.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
I guess I'm disarming you.
You know why you're here.
I mean, that might go pretty far towards slaying her, too, to be honest. So we can slay her, we can examine the chains, keep her locked away. She might eat me. Let's examine the chains. Let's see if she eats me.
Oh, you have to be kidding.
I want to see if she's gonna eat me.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Okay, well, I mean, you've been in here so long.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Now, I already have a perfect counter-argument to that, Narrator Chan. She literally has a window directly above her. So if they never wanted her to see the light of day again, they would cover that up. Anyway, if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas other than cutting your own arm off? Let me just go check upstairs. I might as well.
I'll be here.
Okay, bye.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Well, I might as well try to get her unshackled, because apparently I'm stuck down here now. Hey, what the fuck?
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Alright.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Lethal has broken down a locked door in real life. It is not as hard as you might think. Although this one does appear to be a nice solid wooden door, and we are on a stairway. So I'll let it slide this one particular time.
I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess.
Yes, yes.
You won't leave until the task is done.
Are you on the other side of this?
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep, so hopefully you can tell me who's been feeding you this whole time now.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Give us something to eat, too.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Well, I mean, she probably won't either. Sure, let's free the princess.
Against your better
Look at those eyes. Holy shit.
blade against
Those fucking eyes. You know, that's the most off. The unsettling part of her are these saucer-like eyes. Also, yes, that is a, like they said before, a pristine blade. And clearly it is. She's not even wincing! I think that guy might have a fucking point. Yeah, my hands look fucking awful. They look like the hand I have here. I have talons. Neat. Neat. I'm some kind of dragon person.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp and you make quick work of it. Before long you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
That's good.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
That's good.
The princess clutches the wound, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
She's that much of a goddamn princess. Years of training. This isn't the first time she's lost a hand, I'm sure.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
And then we just jump on the back of her like powdered toast man. She flies out of there backwards.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Okie doke.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Oh shit, I'm possessed by Narrator Chan.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
No, there's no... Warner, there was an option. It'd be nice if there was a time limit on this, just so if you didn't see it. But that is cute.
Stop that.
I did it.
Oh. I thought this was a little too easy.
Oh shit. She's really evil. The red text.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess dodges?
She's got the skills.
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Descent? Resist?
The blade. Move the blade.
Now.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you?
Yep.
I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Uh-oh.
She knocks your legs out from under you with a swift kick. You didn't even see it coming. You fall to the ground, the wind leaving your lungs all at once in a violent puff, and her knee settles on your throat. You try to gasp for air, but she pushes on your windpipe with weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. You won't draw another breath.
She's some kind of robot or cyborg, clearly. Grimmeth, I think you were onto something. She's a goddamn snatcher. And somehow a dragon person. I'm just like gene boosted or something.
When she manages to escape from this place and brings ruin to the world, know that it was all your fault.
You know, sometimes the world needs a little ruin.
It can't just end like this, right?
I mean, it could.
As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I got an achievement in a demo. That's weird. Wait, I died, but I still have a finger.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Don't remember the piano being in the background here. Wait, has this already happened? Deja vu? I've been in front of this cabin before. Okay, gonna definitely slay the princess.
You know I can tell when you're lying,
No,
right?
no, you can't.
Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
No. It is very inscription, isn't it?
Last warning for you. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I hope I go down there and her other arm is shackled.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Wink. It's me.
Just say the word wink out loud.
No, I didn't. Wink.
No, I didn't.
Lethal's tapping his nose. Very good.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Wink.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely empty. The air stale and musty, the floor and walls covered in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Now the question is, if her other arm's in there, I'm gonna have to chop off that one too, so we better take
Blade
this.
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Because I want her other arm to be stuck in there. Although I'm also interested in seeing what happens if I don't take it.
You
Let's take
take the blade from the table. It'd be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Aye, let's go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries softly up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's even more hypnotizing than before.
Oh, you're still in here too. Good.
Is it more hypnotizing than before, or is that just what we want it to be? I think we're in love. For everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just don't let her charm you. It's all part of the manipulation.
It's love. No, wait. It's a stroke. No, it is love.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes.
The arm
with
is
the
hidden.
princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Why does she seem more poorly drawn now? Or at least her eyes seem larger also.
She's still so beautiful. And she has both of her arms again.
Wait, she does?
Everything we just went through actually happened. It must have, because she's different. Can't you tell?
Well, you're not wrong.
You. I remember you. You're going to help me get out of here, right?
To be continued. Oh, right in the dick. Well, that was a fun time. I really enjoyed that, actually. I think if I played this game again on camera, I'd like to have, like, Grimmeth or someone else along to help me poke fun at this, because it seems like there's lots of piss to be taken, both with and without the game. Like, that was a good time. Thank you, credit people, for giving me an achievement for a demo. Never thought that was possible. But then it happened. Alright, let's go ahead and throw up a quick poll here while I get the next game, which is Zero Sievert. Poll. It's a shame I can't just run the same poll again. How'd you feel about that game, folks? It was a smash or a pass for you? The voice of Grimmeth. I mean, clearly we already have the voice of Lethal with Link. I could have written for this game. My goodness. Oh, good. I already had this one installed. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and get this started. We'll get a game capture set up. Of course, it has to be full screen. Terrorism. Let's see. Demo. Yeah. Let's go to resolution. Sure. Can you make it not full screen so I can see chat? Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, that's all I needed. Now let's make it the right size so chat actually has the whole thing. There you go. So let's see the results on that. How did almost everyone like that game? Cool. Very good. Look at all this chat interaction. My goodness. Very out of character for Lethal.